Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. There we go. Welcome, welcome. Come on in and say hello if you're here. Hey, Debbie Clark. Oh, it's so good to see you. Starting just a little late tonight. Oh, good. People are finding us. Hey, Debbie Colby. Good to see you. All right. All right. So come on in and say hello. It's good to see you here. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. We had a great holiday. Yesterday and today, both. I've been in the studio for about 12 hours each day. So I'm looking forward to Monday, actually. Just trying to get caught up since I've been, not on my game with being in the studio. So, yep. All right, so I have a couple of things I want to show you. We're going to do a really fun project tonight. Hi, Marcy, good to see you. We're going to do we'll do a really fun project tonight that I think you're going to like. It's a great one for just kind of last minute type of Christmas gift card giving and that type of thing, but a little bit different. Oh, sorry, Sharon. I was a little late today. Sorry. But I wanted to tell you about this class that's going to be on December 11th. And this one's going to be a class to go. So there will be a tutorial and a video for these cards. But it is a really nice size card box. You want to know the funny part about this is there's no stamping on this project. None. So let me show you what's in here. So these cards, there are actually, you get a baker's dozen that you get to make. There's 13 cards in this box that you will make. It's a great gift to give someone, but these are not hard to make. They're really quick and easy. But these are some of the ones that are in here. Really beautiful color combos. You will get a roll of the ribbon. You will get a full pack of the Artistry Blooms sequins. You will get one sheet of dimensionals and all of the cards that come in this particular Memories and More card kit. So those are, if you haven't seen them before, they come in 3x4 and 4x6. And there's also, I put them underneath the trimmer, I don't know why. There are also some stickers that come in there, cardstock stickers that come in the kit also. So you could use this for documenting your year if you'd like. There's tons that are in here, so there's lots of extras. This isn't even all that's left over. But you will get enough supplies and tutorials and a video tutorial to make all 13 cards. Like I said, with a pack of the sequins, with a full roll of the ribbon, all your card bases and everything, and things to make the box. So really, really fun project that is great for you, great to give a crafty friend. I didn't put the envelopes in here, but the envelopes will be in here also. So this will be on December 11th. This class sign up will go live tomorrow. So if you would like this one, you need to check it out tomorrow. I'll post it here on the Facebook page. It'll go out to all of my newsletter peeps for this week's Weekly Inkling newsletter. And yeah, it's a great card class to just have to do. And you could even do it with a friend. So really, really fun. This is it's a $35 class, and the $35, like I said, gets you all those extra supplies that you will have a bunch left over to use on other projects, but all your card kits, color tutorials, and the video tutorials. So December 11th. So you can do this whenever works for you. You won't even have to wait for me, okay? So check check that out. Really cool project. Okay, there is a bug flying here. I don't know if it is a mosquito, but if it is, he needs to check the weather because it's too cold for mosquitoes. Okay, so we're gonna do a fun, as I said, 3D gift card holder tonight. And this one holds some of those Santa hat Hershey Kisses. Can you see those in there? It holds 5 of them, and there's a slot right up here at the top, and I would put my gift card in here if I had one, but I don't. But, oh, you know what? Oh, I had my Starbucks one here. This is a smaller one, but full size or smaller ones can fit right in this little slot right here to put your gift card in for gift giving. So really, really fun with some little Hershey Kisses in here. Okay? Stinking cute. Thanks, Clark. Anyway, so this one, that was a little guy. He fit in there a little too easily. So anyway, we're going to make one of these tonight. So I hope you will follow along with me. The stamp set that I'm using is Encircled in Warmth. And this was one, I was just talking to my friend Michelle today in Denver. This was one that I wanted right away because I wanted these 2 stamps. The whole reason I wanted this set. I love the font. I just think it's a beautiful set, and definitely one that you can use over and over again. Oh, before I forget, so for sharing on our last video, the combination pack of designer series paper, for sharing, it went to Carla Nicholas. So Carla, congratulations, you'll be getting that pack of assorted designer series paper from me as my gift for sharing last time. And tonight for sharing, if you share on this video, if you're doing it on replay or doing it right now, you can share and you will get the Peaceful Cabin stamp set if your name is drawn. So Peaceful Cabin, one of my faves. I've been using this one a lot too. So Peaceful Cabin, check it out. Okay, so let me grab my trimmer. I've been using 2 different ones today. They've been getting quite a workout. So you're going to need a Stampin' Trimmer, and I'm going to also use my scoreboard with it because it's just easier for this one for me to get the to see my score lines. Now the other thing that I'm using on this project, you'll notice here, is the Penguin Punch, and I've also used the Penguin Place stamp set. I'm using this because it is finally available again. You can get that punch again with the stamp set, so yay, yay, yay. This is not one that you have to only use for Christmas. This is great for birthdays, for kid cards, for all sorts of things. So don't forget about the Penguin. He's back in stock with his little punch. So we love a coordinating punch. Okay. Few things you're going to need. We'll need some real red cardstock. We'll need basic white. You're going to need a little bit of garden green cardstock because I'm punching out one of our little Christmas trees from that. Here's some of my basic white for the inside of the penguin. I used some of the black glimmer paper to do the back of the penguin. So the whole big body of the penguin is done with that black glimmer paper. Really, really fun, and it just makes this whole project pop. So you'll need that. Then you'll need a basic white circle, and this one measures about 2 and almost 2.5. So this is from the Layered Circles dies. So that's for our sentiment. Then you will need a piece of designer series paper that's going to go here in the back with that black, basic black mat in the back also. So the piece of designer series paper that you're going to need is going to measure 2 1/4 by 4 1/2. So this designer paper, 2 1/4 by 4 1/2. And then the mat that will go behind it will measure 2 3/8 by 4 5/8. Okay, so that's what we're going to use for that. You'll need a little bit of real red cardstock. Oops, where did it? It slipped off my table. There you are. Real red cardstock. Now I used real red because I wanted it to match those little Santa Hershey Kisses. And Debbie Colby and I found these at Walmart. So if you have not seen them yet, I've now seen both the Santa Hat Hershey Kisses, and they also make some that are Grinch Hershey Kisses, which are really, really cute. So really fun, cute candy. You can't beat it. Okay, let's see. I don't know if this one's big enough. I might need another piece. It's bigger. Yeah, I was trying to use that what scraps I had laying here, but I'm gonna need a full sheet. So the piece for the box itself, this piece is going to measure 6 3/4 by 9 3/4. Okay, so pull out the arm of my trimmer. I'm going to measure this out at 9 3/4 and 6 3/4. My trimmer has gotten a workout in the last 2 days. I had to change the blade. So 6 3/4 by 9 3/4. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm going to use my scoreboard to do the scoring on this one. And we're going to start with the 6 3/4 inch edge across the top. Okie doke. All right, 6 3/4 inch edge across the top. And we're going to score, with right here at the top, we're going to score at 1 inch. Oops, I want to use a little bit smaller one for this. 1 inch, and then again at 5 3/4. 1 inch and 5 3/4. Then we're going to turn it so that long edge is across the top of our scoreboard. And we're going to do a little bit more scoring. We're going to score at 2 3/4. Then we're going to score at 5 1/4, 6 1/4, 7 1/4, 8 1/4, and 9 1/4. Okay, so let's go over them again. So it's 2 3/4, 5 1/4, 6 1/4, 7 1/4, 8 1/4, and 9 1/4. Okay, that is that. Hello ladies, good to see you. Now I like to burnish mine a little bit, not too harsh before I go in and trim. It just makes it easier for me to be able to see where I'm going to cut. So I'm just going to fold on the little score lines. We'll get a little shape to it. This would always, this would almost, I don't know if it would fit a roll of Rolos. It would definitely fit some, maybe the big roll of Lifesavers. But I love it with these Santa Hat Hershey Kisses. I think they're so cute. Okay, so there's all of our score lines. Now we're going to go in and do a little trimming. We're going to start with the smaller rectangles down here on the bottom 2 corners. Okay, these guys are just going to come right off. We don't need those at all. So trim those guys off on both sides, like so. And then we're going to go in on these 4 score lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to trim in and meet up with that score line that goes right down the side, because these are going to be the little tabs that go on our the ends of our box. Now I'm not going to notch these because I think it looks better without them being notched on this one, quite honestly. But if you find that you would like them to be a little less bulky, you could always go in and do that. It's just personal preference. All right. There we go. Okay, now we're going to take off these 4 rectangles because we want this whole section here to be completely off. All right. So for this, I'm actually going to bring back my trimmer And I'm just going to bring it over to 1 inch over here. And I'm going to bring my blade up to the top, and these 2 larger sections at the top, this is the part we want to cut off the side of. So I'm just going to come down, and I'm going to bring that little mark on my score blade down so it's even with that horizontal score line right there. Okay, and that will cut out that top piece, or the side piece. All right, so we'll do the same thing over here. Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Marcia. They really are fun. And down to there, just like that. Okie doke. So that is what it's gonna look like before we start to assemble. Now, I told you that we needed those pieces of designer series paper and the piece of basic black. This is gonna be for my pocket, and I went ahead and did my piece like this when I was putting together. I kept on going, and then I thought, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be doing this live later, so I don't know why, but I did this one ahead of time. So for this one, you'll notice when we close this, we're gonna want the notch out of this top panel of red, but we want the back panel to stay put, okay? So we want to have that backing in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my little piece of designer paper that's matted here, and you want to check and see that you have equal amounts of space on the left, the top, and these little right edges. This space down here, the larger space, that's fine, because we're going to fold, when we fold it up, this little tab's going to get tucked in behind there, so you're not going to see it. So you want to make sure you have your 3 sides up here. You want to have those so that they're pretty even. So then I'm going to take just my pencil, and I'm going to go in, and I'm just going to lightly mark where I punched out that divot there in the side. Okay, and then I'm going to bring my punch back in. Now I'm using retired punches, but hopefully you still have yours. I'm using my 1 1/4, and I'm going to bring it in and just go to my score, or my pencil line there, and punch that out. Oops. Like that. Okie doke. So when this folds up, it'll fold up just like that. So then we can go ahead and adhere our piece here onto that the top tab. So this can get glued down completely because we don't need anything to fit inside of that. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, liquid glue ran over to the other side of the table. I'm going to just put glue. Oh, see, I stuck it down before too, and I thought, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be doing that. I have a little bit of cardstock on there already. Oh, it was a hot mess. Like I said, I've been in the studio for 12 hours yesterday and today, so both days. So it's a little bit, hopefully I get things even straight, because I've been a little cross-eyed cutting paper and stuff. All right. So you see, I just went in, left those borders, and then I just matched up that divot right there, okay? Alrighty, now, when I go to close this up, this is going to be that pocket for the gift card. So I'm only going to put glue underneath the bottom edge and the left side. So this pocket's going to stay open. So open this up, put a little bit of glue down here, like that, and some down here, like that, and then we'll close it up, just like that. Give it a little press. Okay, so that will be all stuck together. Now, we need to go in and make our little window. I probably could have fit another Hershey Kiss in there, because these little guys are flipping all over the place because I've been moving it all around. But anyway, or whatever candy you put in there. I want to cut this window. Now, you'll notice on mine, I saw lots of different patterns for this, and this has actually been, I have a notebook where I keep tutorial pages that I print out, things I want to make, and this was actually in there. And this is a 1-inch section, okay? It's 1 inch wide. And I needed to have a window that you could see the cuteness of those little Hershey Kisses. So I pulled out my stitched rectangle dies. And this one fits perfectly right on that window. You could always go in and add one that's a little bit thinner if you would like. This was just one that I liked. I liked the stitching on the sides, and I went ahead and went with it. But you can always go in and use something that's a little bit more narrow so that you have a little more covered at the top and bottom edges. But I preferred to do it this way. Okay, so when you want to find out which panel that you're going to cut that window in, I'm just going to fold this up so I can see which one's going to be on that front section. Okay, so we're going to tuck down this little tab here, bring it up, and the tab's going to fit right up here at that top edge. So it just rolls up like that. So this panel right here is the panel that I'm going to cut that window out of. Oop, I got some adhesive on there. How'd I do that? Me and liquid adhesive go way back with getting in trouble. I don't see my adhesive remover. Okie doke. Well, I'll figure that out. That little thing gets all swallowed up. Well, let's try this. We'll use my little sanding block. Pull some of that off. Come on. When all else fails, you put something on there to cover it up, right? Drop back and punt. Bring in my white eraser, see if that'll help a little bit. Come on, show the people. We kind of know what we're doing here. All right. Oh, that's much better. All right. Here we go. Okay. Phew. All right, now let's go ahead and cut our window. So, like I said, I'm going to do this panel right there. So let me bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I call him Big Red. I don't know why he's not red, but it just makes me think of Big Red. I'm going to bring in my magnetic platform and one plate here. And I'm going to fold in these little side panels like this. Lay down. Be kind. There we go. So I'm going to fold down the little panels, and then I'm going to bring in my stitched rectangle, and it will be snug right against those edges. So you're going to check the left and right to make sure they're pretty even. And I'm going to use a little piece of Post-it tape. I need to get some more of this. It gets used quite a lot. All right, so we have that down there. Now let's go in and run it through. Oops. Did I miss? Oop, I did. There we go. I'm trying so hard not to shake the table, but I'll shake the machine instead. Sorry. Hopefully it wasn't too Okie doke. Move these guys. Open this up. Pull off my Post-it. Like that. Pop that one out. And there is our little window. And you can see I actually cut off a little bit of that piece over here when I put it through. Oh, they're very well loved. And you know what's funny? I ordered like 3 sets of new ones that are sitting here, and I can't bring myself to mess them up. All right, now the patterns that I have seen use a window sheet, and the window sheets are very thick. See, I have a piece of one here. They're very, very thick. I don't have one. And I didn't like the way it made it more bulky. So instead of doing that, I brought in one of our 6x8 bags. And I wanted something that was going to just fit right over top of this and just be a nice, even, clear window that had a little give to it. So I'm going to use an edge that has a fold on one of them. And I'm just going to cut this about an inch, maybe an 1.25 inches wide. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Just about an 1.25 inches wide, so it's going to cover that. But it will, it's not going to be something that's really, really bulky on those folds. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of hair and tape, and I'm going to cut a piece down the middle, just a touch. Like so. Come on. Always goes easier when I'm not on live with you, right? There we go. So I'm going to put a little piece right here. Put a little piece right here. Like that. And I'm trying to stay, see how I stayed on this side of that score line? Hopefully you can see that. And then we'll put a little piece on either end. Whoop, not that one. I peeled it off with my finger. Put a little piece right here. And the nice part about using the clear bags is that you can just trim pieces off. With the bulk of those window sheets, it's way more difficult to cut those down to where it's manageable. So I'm just going to pull a little backing here to release the adhesive. Like so. There we go. And you can do 1 or 2 layers of the clear bag, whatever you'd like. I just liked it better with 2, but totally up to you. Go. Just seemed a little more beefy that way. Just like that. Okay, so there's our little clear window. All right, what's next? Let's see. So before I do anything else, I'm going to put some tear and tape across here for that little tab that's going to actually keep our box folded up. Pull it off. A little press. Like that. Okay. So first thing, I want to make sure I'm folding on those score lines so that, like I said, with this one, you have that extra, or you're really close to those edges, so you have a little extra bulk in there. That's why I said if you want to use a smaller window, you totally could. So I'm just going to fold this up in half so that this little tab gets folded under, and it will be adhered right underneath our designer series paper right there. And then pull it back like so. Okay. Everything sticks to that. There we go. Okay, so now when I go to fold my little sides in, I'm going to go and add a little bit of glue to each of my little tabs. And I want the front tab to be the last one that gets glued down. So I'm going to do all the other ones first. And then that's the last. Oops. That one. And then, oh, look, my front tab is the one I nicked. Oh well. Okay, so once you do that, then you'll go ahead and put your Hershey Kisses in. It's way easier if you do it when it's laying flat. But I'm not always guaranteed that they'll cooperate the first time around. Ask me how I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. I might have to backtrack my mount. Trim this off so it doesn't look raggedy. Just check your front panel before you get all happy and do what I did and not pay attention to where you're cutting. Come on. Now I'm closing mine completely. You can put a little piece of Velcro or something on there if you'd rather not. My theory is, who's really going to leave Hershey Kisses uneaten in this box? So, oh, see, it flipped over. Anyway, I wonder if I can get them to stand up. It's like a little project. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in my 2.5-inch circle and some real red ink. And that gorgeous stamp from Encircled in What that says Warm Christmas Wishes. There we go. Stamp it in the middle, hopefully. Like that. We'll set that one aside. And then I'm going to do my little penguin. So for the penguin, I need some Memento Black. And this is going to be for the penguin's eyes. 2 little eyes. Like so. Whoop, stuck to my finger. And then I want to do the little feet. And the feet I'm doing in pumpkin pie. Like so. And you could punch these out too, because these are part of the punch, so totally doable. Let me switch these guys out. I need a little smaller block. You don't need quite as much real estate to get inked up on there. Flip it around. And this is going to be a little beak. It's just so cute. Oop. Sorry. keeps getting sticky. And then I want my little heart. I did a little heart just for a little red, little pop of red over here, like that. Now, because you're going to be gluing this to the black glimmer, I would use something stronger than just Seal. I would use Seal Plus, which is little stickier, and it will stick better to all those little sparkles. Like that. Okay, so then we're going to take our Warm Christmas Wishes. This is going to get popped up on dimensionals, of course. And I'm going to put this over towards the left-hand side. Like so. Oh, that's just the cutest font. I love it. Okay, then I'm going to take my little garden green Christmas tree, and this is going to get adhered flat to the back of where the designer series paper is. And I'm going to put it over here towards the right, and I'm going to bring it up a little bit because I want it to be in the background behind my penguin. So I'm going to leave a little, probably a little 1/4 of an inch there, because my penguin's going to get popped up on top of that tree. So I use a couple of black dimensionals here. I found a pack that was hiding. I was so excited. A couple of black dimensionals. And this will get adhered right down beside this little tree. Needs to go over just a tad. Come on, guys, scoot over. Oops, right there. Like so. And then we will, gosh, it smells like chocolate in here. Woo! I'm going to sprinkle a few little rhinestones on my little sentiment over here. There we go. Like that. And then I'm going to add a little piece of some silver twine and make a little bow for the top of our tree. Just kind of brings it all together. Like that. Tails. I just think these are such a cute little way to give a gift card. All right, need a little glue dot. Put this right here at the top of the tree. Oops. Doesn't want to leave my finger. There we go. And we'll put our little bow there to finish off our tree. Feels like a Hallmark movie, huh? There we go. All right. So I've shaken these several times, so now my Hershey Kisses are all over the place, but you get the idea. Anyway, so this project is one, honestly, you could make for anybody. It's a great way to give a gift card to teachers, coworkers, mailman, UPS guy. Good Lord, my Amazon guy deserves one for sure, maybe two. But if you need any of the supplies to make these, again, the Penguin Place punch and stamp set are back in stock, and you can get them here at suitablystamped.stampinup.net using the host code. When you do, you'll get that free bundle, which is so stinking cute. If your wish list is over $75, you're going to want to check out the deal that's going to close really, really soon. It's the best deal. You get everything in the kit for 40% off, basically. And then you'll enjoy a discount after that, and you will be able to get all of your products at a discount. You'll get early access to all the new products that are coming out, and there is a big pre-order coming up just for demonstrators. So you don't have to do what I do. You can come and just use the discount. We have probably 75% of the company are just happy stampers who like to come and use their discount and do what they love. So you would always be welcome on my Inkerbells team. I would love to have you. So if you have any questions about that, like I said, the deal is $75 free shipping, and you can choose $125 worth of anything you would like from the annual catalog, holiday catalog, and the clearance rack. So you could really get some good deals. Check that out. It does end November 30th. So don't wait. Okay? All right, I think that's it for tonight. I will see you again very soon. And like I said, check out the signups for that gorgeous card box with the 13 cards in it that you can get and make at your own leisure at home, following along with a video tutorial and a stamped, no, how about a tutorial PDF, okay? All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. I wish you nothing but happiness, and till I see you again, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. Good night.